Hey crypto fam, buckle up because Bitcoin is on a wild ride today. We're diving deep into the news of a potential $60,000 price target and the surge in spot ETF volumes. Let's see what's happening in the exciting world of crypto. The first day of the week was a successful one for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, as they saw a significant inflow of $520 million on Monday. The enormous influx of funds was a direct result of bulls being extremely positive on Bitcoin, which caused the price of Bitcoin to surge beyond $57,000. According to a previous forecast by CoinGape, a supply shock that occurs before to the halving of Bitcoin will in no time cause the cryptocurrency to reach $55,000. According to data provided by Farside, the net inflow for exchange-traded funds that invest in spot Bitcoin was $520 million on February 26. Indicative of strong optimistic sentiment among individual and institutional investors, nearly all 9 spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds experienced significant inflows, and Grayscale's GBTC witnessed another dip in the amount of Bitcoin that was drawn out of the fund. An unprecedented influx of $111.8 million was reported by BlackRock, and the company's net inflow reached $6 billion. Nearly $7 billion worth of assets are now held by the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. The Fidelity Bitcoin Exchange-Traded Fund, on the other hand, was the highlight of the day. Specifically, the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF brought in $243.3 million, while the ARK21 Shares Bitcoin ETF brought in $130.6 million. As a result of the positive mood, Bitwise, VanEck, and other companies also experienced significant inflows. Furthermore, GBTC had a $22.4 million outflow, which is a rise from Friday's outflow of $51.8 million, but it is consistent with the range that was seen the previous week. It was pointed out by James Seifert, an analyst for Bloomberg ETFs, that this is the lowest outflow ever recorded for the fund. Within a span of less than 30 minutes, the record volume of $3.84 billion and net inflows smashed past $55,000 and beyond $57,000. The fear of missing out has reached its highest point as the Crypto Fear and Greed Index reached 79 on Monday, up from 72 on Sunday. At this moment, traders' interest in Bitcoin is at an all-time high, making it a crucial juncture. Before the halving of Bitcoin, experts projected that the price of Bitcoin would reach $60,000. Following the announcement made by MicroStrategy earlier this month on the purchase of around 3,000 more tokens, the upward trend occurred. The company's total Bitcoin holdings have now reached 193,000 as a result of this most recent purchase. BTC price rose to a market value as high as $57,250, hitting within 19.9% of the $68,600 high from 27 months ago. This is a significant increase from the previous high. It is presently trading at $56,325, which is an increase of more than 10% in the past 24 hours. A 24-hour low of $50,931 and a high of $56,728 are respectively the best and worst prices. Additionally, the trading volume has surged by a staggering 230% in the past 24 hours, which might be seen as an indication of an increase in interest among traders. Bitcoin surged by 5.35% on Monday. The price of Bitcoin finished the day at $54,463, following a rise of 0.31% on Sunday. BTC saw a breakout as a result of market movements from Monday's BTC spot ETF. The net outflows received by Grayscale Bitcoin Trust continued their downward trajectory, which indicated an increase in the net inflows received by the BTC spot ETF market as a whole. GBTC had net withdrawals of $22.4 million on Monday, which is the lowest amount seen since the introduction of the 9 program. The flow data that was available for the 9 was beneficial for the Bitcoin price. There were net inflows of $403.06 million in the Bitcoin spot exchange-traded fund market at the time of this writing. There was an increase from the previous day's net inflows of $232.5 million, February 23. It is important to note that flow statistics for the iShares Bitcoin Trust, the Invesco Galaxy Bitcoin ETF, and the Valkyrie Bitcoin Fund have not yet been completed. Taking into account the trading volumes of IBIT on Monday, February 26, it is possible that the entire net inflows of the BTC spot ETF market will surpass the total net inflows from the week that ended on February 23. A total net inflow of $583.5 million was seen in the BTC spot ETF market, which is a decrease from the $2,271 million that was seen in the previous week. In response to the most recent flow statistics, James Seifert, an ETF analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence, stated, "The daily record for the U.S. spot ETF flows is $655 million from day one. The second was on February 13, when they brought in a total of $631 million. We might be able to break that record on day one if we have a successful day at IBIT." It is anticipated by investors that the overall net inflows would reach a new high on Monday. The trading volumes of the Bitcoin spot exchange-traded fund market reached the second highest level since the introduction of the 9. It is significant that the trading volume of the 9 reached $2,391.5 million, excluding the volume of GBTC, which is the highest price since the 9 was first introduced. The information was disseminated by Eric Balchunas, a senior ETF analyst at Bloomberg Intelligence. He stated, "It's official. The new 9 Bitcoin ETFs have broken all-time volume record today with $2.4 billion, just barely beating day one but about double their recent daily average. Its record was broken by almost 30%, and $IBIT went crazy, accounting for $1.3 billion of it." Technical analysis. Bitcoin analysis. BTC was trading at a level that was significantly higher than the 50-day and 200-day exponential moving averages, confirming positive price indications. Should Bitcoin break over the resistance level of $57,000, it would provide support for a move towards $60,000. Data on the movement of the BTC spot ETF market continues to be the primary focus. However, if the price were to go below the $55,000 handle, the $53,000 support level would become active. BTC is now in overbought territory, as shown by the 14-daily RSI reading of 80.05. At the $57,000 resistance level, there is a possibility that selling pressure may increase. Ethereum analysis. With ETH staying far above the 200-day and 50-day EMAs, positive price signals were sent. A break over the $3,276 high set on Tuesday morning would encourage ETH to proceed in the direction of the $3,500 level. Discussions about ETH spot ETFs should be taken into account. But the $3,000 handle would come into play if ETH broke below the $3,200 support level. As of 81.79, the 14-period daily RSI, ETH is in overbought territory. There might be more selling pressure near the top of $3,276 on Tuesday morning. Bitcoin Cash price shoots 15% amid massive whale transfers. While the price of Bitcoin increased by 10% on Monday, breaking beyond $57,000, its first offshoot, Bitcoin Cash, is also seeing significant growth, surpassing $300 for the first time in almost 2 years. The price of Bitcoin Cash has increased by 13.66% as of this writing, while daily trade volume has increased by 260% to $560 million. Bitcoin Cash whale transfers. A significant and mysterious movement of 235,300 BCH worth around $62.38 million as of right now from one unknown wallet to another occurred lately in Bitcoin Cash. Given the obscurity surrounding the sources and destination of the transferred cash, this transaction, which was detected by the cryptocurrency tracking tool Whale Alert, sparked conjecture and curiosity throughout the cryptocurrency community. Although the exact reasoning is yet unknown, a number of conceivable hypotheses have been put out. It's possible that a BCH whale decided to move their funds to a different wallet after acquiring a sizable portion of the coin. Alternatively, the transfer might represent an over-the-counter transaction carried out off traditional exchanges. The movement may perhaps have been caused by a whale getting ready for the next halving event. Whatever the underlying reason, the crypto community is clearly interested in and curious about this transfer. Preparing for the upcoming hard fork. Like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash is preparing for a major event that is built into its blockchain protocol, a block halving. This event, which is slated to occur every 4 years or 210,000 blocks, would lower the block reward from the current 6.25 BCH to 3.125 BCH, therefore slowing down the creation of new Bitcoin Cash. An essential feature of Bitcoin Cash's coding, the halving event is watched carefully by both investors and enthusiasts. Based on data analytics from the OKLink platform, it is projected that the next Bitcoin Cash halving will take place on April 5, 2024. 5,605 blocks remain until the event, or around 38 days and 22 hours, according to the most recent report. Bitcoin Cash's appeal as a deflationary digital currency is increased by the fact that its total supply is capped at 21 million BCH, guaranteeing that no more coins can be issued beyond this amount. Stakeholders are keen to see how this upcoming halving will affect the BCH ecosystem and its market dynamics as the countdown progresses. Woo! That was a whirlwind of Bitcoin news, wasn't it? What are your thoughts on the potential $60,000 price target? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily crypto updates. Until next time, happy hodling.